You know the saying, time makes fools of us all? I'm really starting to feel exactly like the exact kind of fool that time makes us out of in these terrible times. Because I'm just staring down the barrel of the end of the summer here and I'm realizing, like, my god, I set out to do stuff that I halfway did, you know? I missed my second week of a row of a Facebook video, and all that I have to say for an excuse is that I didn't. I don't have the software that I am used to, which is a lie because I still have that on my laptop, but I just haven't filmed anything for that. I've just been playing fucking GTA this whole time. And I keep thinking I'm getting better at not playing it, but it just worms its way back, and I keep trying to stop. And I want to be doing something else with my time, play a different game, record it for quick play, make something else that is just not relevant to anything else, but just do it because you want to do it. And I'm not able to get it done. Whether it's a lack of interest or motivation or just pure complete laziness, I just am unable to get things done the way I want it to, and it's frustrating me to no end. This is also My frustration is also compounded by the fact that I've been sleeping way later than normal. I've been getting into that awful rhythm of falling asleep at 2 o'clock and waking up at 2 o'clock as in the afternoon. It's I'm not doing well. I'm not doing well as far as my health goes because I am getting like a very dry throat in the back, and I constantly have to clear my voice a bunch, and I'm starting to feel like fat pains, if that means anything. Like, I've looked at my stomach and I'm getting stretch marks on my belly. That's not normal. That is definitely something to be concerned about, and it's not like I can go back to college and fix it all by going to the gym. I didn't do that even when I had an incentive to for swimming, and B, it's closed to people who aren't in sports anyway, so it's already closed off to me. And that's how I'm living right now. Just every day is another day to reinforce how much I hate myself, how much I hate my working ethic, and how much I hate just not doing anything and waiting for things to happen. This past couple weeks, I've been talking to my roommates next semester and everything else about that, but I don't have definitive answers for things that I should at the moment, and at the moment, I'm just kind of fumbling over my own stuff, and I just now realized there's a speaker that is turned on. I don't know what it's plugged to, but it's definitely not my computer. Odd. Very odd. My desk is also a mess, but at the same time, I can't really think of too many things to put away to clean it up, but I'll figure it out. I'm also such a giant pig that mice have been coming into my desk area because I drop food a bunch. I drop food a lot here, and whenever I leave containers down here, it's the perfect place for mice to come in and get scraps of food for their wherever their hide hole is. It got so bad that a mouse had jumped into the trash can. I don't know, yesterday, a couple days ago, and it kept trying to get out, but because it wasn't full, it got stuck in there. So I drove it all the way to the tree lines and threw it out there, and hopefully it won't come back. Hopefully it'll learn to live its life out there in the pastures or whatever. I've also been struggling with my phone case because it is a pink and purple phone case for a blue phone, and I really want to do the midsection to be yellow because then on the outside it'd be like purple and yellow for Stevens Point, and on the inside for me it would be blue and yellow, for Frogman. I think that would be really cool, but I'm really scared to pull the trigger on it because painting an OtterBox is scary, and I don't know the long-term effects of it. Basically put, I am a giant wimp, and I know that much is that much is true. Maybe I can get away with only painting like bits of it, but even still, I don't want to wreck my phone by painting over the important part of the phone case, that is completely optional. But at the same time, what are people gonna be thinking if I'm walking around with a pink case? They're gonna be thinking I'm a freaking weirdo. I don't know. I should have more confidence in myself and just kind of go with the flow on that sort of thing. But in me trying to brainstorm ideas for a video, I realized I did not have a lot of confidence because I wrote this whole skit where a guy walks into a cave to meet a very off-kiltered old man to talk about confidence and all that. And it turned out and as I was writing it, I was just like, oh god, this is coming from way deeper than I thought it'd be. And I eventually didn't do it because of laziness. And I just suck. I 100% suck. And I need to, you know, pull my sack up, find some projects to work on, and just start going with it. Because at the moment, I've just been watching YouTube videos nonstop, and I'm getting to the point where I am starting to lose emotion for everything else, really. I've been trying to have fun with many different things, but, you know, it all goes back to GTA one way or another, and then when it goes back to GTA, I lose interest in everything else. When I do that, I realize I'm not doing good with the time I have, and when I do that, I hate myself, and the cycle begins anew. I've got like so many props here on my desk here I'm never that I'm not using, and because I'm not using it, it's just sitting there taking space, throwing off my concentration. You know what? After this, I'm gonna just take everything off the desk and and put it away, except for the stuff that I like need for real. Not that there's any way to prove it. I'm not going to be taking a picture of my home because, again, I don't know who sees this. But it is whatever. I also should mention how deeply upset I am about Adobe again because, I love to bat on about that. Um, I realized that all of the quick play stuff that I had for that, like the intro and exit animations, was all on my good computer and all on the Creative Cloud files. And the thing about Adobe is that it can always like go forward and revitalize old files to fit with the new stuff. That's a pretty good feature that they have, so I can take my laptop to the PC. The thing is, it doesn't work backwards, so any Creative Cloud files cannot go backwards in time to a 5.0 file because, it's working with technology that it hasn't been invented yet. And now basically all of my files that I made for Quick Play are 100% useless because I can't access Creative Cloud anymore thanks to our school cutting it off of our plan or whatever. Stupid. Really stupid. And maybe it's just a summer thing. Maybe it activates once again once we're back in school. But keeping my fingers crossed. But I really hope, I really, really hope that I can get those files back so I can at least compare them and put them onto a 5.0 file. I meant to do that a while ago, but I then told myself like, well, it's under school stuff, and as long as they keep it up, then I should be fine with keeping my stuff on there. I was basically asking for it at that point, so I'll have to take it as it is, and that's another project that I'm going to be trying to work on, and I've also, thought of another like video idea where I go and try to recite the entire plot of the first season of Avatar by memory, which, I don't know how I'll make that entertaining or funny, but it's always worth a shot, right? It was kind of like inspired by the whole person doing the timeline of Steven Universe and the one line where he says when Steven uses his outside voice, which I thought was really funny and want to see if I can mimic in some way. But either way, uh, that's all I've got, really. I've got nothing good at the moment. I thought this week would go well, but I just went back to my old habits and made a fool out of myself. So, yeah, 12 minutes, and I've run out of things to say. That's fine. Alright. I'm gonna make myself a checklist here. Fix up desk. And work on files. Adobe. And plan out recording days. Because yeah, hopefully I can actually start using these ideas that I have in my head but never really put out. Because I'm in the final stretch now and things are only going to get more busy from here on out. I should at least pretend that I am focusing on other stuff instead of just that one game. And it's frustrating too that I keep going back to it because I know it's a time vampire. I know it's just sucking away the time that I have for useless, monotonous things. But like, damn it, if it just doesn't work. I'm sick of always losing that battle to it. And I'm sick that it just continues to bring me back into it. And it's going to be even worse too because, well, it's rumored that on the 11th there's going to be another big update for it, which includes an entirely new map and a new heist, which I guarantee people are going to be clamoring for once that comes out. And from what I've seen, a bunch of people are rumoring that it is going to be the GTA 4 map, Liberty City, which will be fun, I guess. But at the same time, it definitely could have just been a mod where somebody created the Liberty City map for the single player. I don't know. I don't pretend to know anything. Really. I don't pretend to know anything. I just full stop. Anyway, if you listen to this, thank you for watching. For me from the future, listening to this to regain your memories, stay strong, bud. Alright, see you, bye.